Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. All right, so we're back with part 5 of the Old School Gamers 2024 GTA Online Olympics. All right, it's been so much fun. And this video, this particular event, this is our serious racing playlist event. If you don't know, the Old School Gamers, we host serious race playlists for the crew on Mondays. And what we do is we try to emulate or we roleplay IRL racing. So absolutely do your best to avoid collisions, crashing. Slipstream is off, catch up is off. It's really just about skill. And if you do crash somebody, you have to, if it's your fault, you have to, hold back and let them take their position back. You have the right to defend, absolutely, but you have to do this very carefully in order to not cause a crash, because you can be at fault even for defending, so keep that in mind as well. But just great competition. I mean, the whole Olympic event was so much fun, a lot of competition, and it also builds camaraderie with the crew as well. And that's very important, as you guys all know. So with this video, what I'm going to do, just to kind of help save time, keep it simple, I'm just going to show the last lap of each race. This was a 7-race playlist, and the winner of the playlist, the first place gets the gold, second place silver, third place bronze, obviously, and that's how the points go out. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Last lap on each of these races. A little bit of I'm going to stick with you on this video, give you a little bit of commentary, all right? So as you see right here, lap 5, coming around this sharp left-hand turn right here. Jimmy goes way too wide. I'm able to get inside right there and absolutely grab that second place spot. I see DJ up here. I know DJ's sweating. He doesn't spend too much time up in first place, so I know he's sweating. I just have to bide my time. He'll probably just spin out. And I know that my lines right now are very sharp. They're crispy. And if I wait a little bit longer, DJ might pass out. I know he's not even breathing right now. He's not even breathing. He's so laser focused. He's in this rear view. I mean, oh my, and you see I'm just able to eat up so much track right there, that my corners, my lines. But remember, I can't just go bullying through here and wipe them out and crash. You got to race like this was IRL. This is our serious race playlist. And as much as I wanted to, I can't just go in there and clip him and spin him out into the wall. I had to apply some braking right there. I mean, I could have, oh man, could have just easily went right through right there, but I didn't do it. He's fighting. I thought he was going to wipe out right there. I backed down, let him have that. Get the inside. Look at DJ. Look at him play some defense. He steals the win. Good for DJ. Good job. Good win for him. All right, next race. Last lap over here. I'm in the Niobe, man. God. Second place. This is a tough race. This is a very, very competitive race. Got Marble up front right here, and we're flying through this track. And this car, the Niobe, it's a weird car to race with. It really, really is. You see right there, Marble loses a lot. He almost crashed, totally wipes out. I have to compensate so I don't crash into him. Slow down dramatically right there. But I know that he's rattled right here. I know he's a little shook from that. And I'm right there. I mean, he can hear the engine, he can hear the vehicle. He sees me. Take the inside on this turn. Box him out. It's a little bit, didn't mean to, not trying to box him out, but he defends that and it ends up costing me. Takes that too fast, crashes up, loses some speed right there. Coming back around, we're both hitting good lines, or doing our best to anyways. Got to be easy right here. Don't want to take that wall and hit and wipe out. He's got some good speed around here, but maybe just a little too much speed. Need to kind of slow it down, hit this nice and tight right there. I was able to slow down but not lose too much. Right there, held it good too, where he spun out his, the rear end, I kind of just kicked out a little bit more. I'm cutting the inside right there. I'm holding the outside in this turn. I'm gonna try and push back in hard left. Oh yeah, oh my God, too much though. It's a Niobe, it's just a little, it's just weird to drive sometimes, it really is. But that speed, I was able to maintain that, not wipe out directly, carry that speed through that turn. It puts me in first place. And I just cut right through that apex right there. That was beautiful. Hit this, a little too much, able to defend. Let him know, hey, this is my spot. Let him know. Just let him know a little bit. It's all right, just defense, nothing to it, no big deal. Rough. Hold it through. Actually, it was a little much. It was a little much. Can't breathe. Come back around. Ooh, oh my, we both kind of took that way too awkward. Slid through that, holding it up. Know this angle. Or take it, cut it back inside, got the dub. Goodness gracious. Not too much action on this one. I was stuck in no man's land with this, with the weaponized Ignis right here. And this track, I was just not, I couldn't get a rhythm with this track. I was all over the place. The Ignis is a heavier car, so it just, you know, the speed builds up and it carries, and you bang around the corners a lot and bang off the walls, and it's just inconsistent sometimes. Didn't have the right tires on there either. So, you know, that was just not smart of me, not getting prepared for an Olympic event. How dare I, right? But look at this. I mean, just god-awful. Terrible. Terrible. So far off the lead lap. But, I mean, the majority of the field was having a tough time as well. So, that, oh, you know, even though I was in no man's land, I was still able to secure third place on this. Coming back around. It just was such an awkward race. Could not get that fluidity down. You know, in every lap, it was just inconsistent. If you guys race in this game, or if you race in other games, you know how that is sometimes. Sometimes a track it just doesn't gel with your race style, with this, how you, I don't know, it's just weird. Sometimes it's like that, but, you know, and then maybe next week it's back in rotation, and you absolutely cook on it, you know, because you remember how badly you did the first time. You're like, all right, let me try and remember a few things here, but yeah, all over, not hitting the apexes correctly on these. And I've raced plenty of tracks that use these same roads and certain sections for other races, and it just sometimes doesn't gel right, you know, and this is the way it was for me. Car is just sliding around, it's very heavy, I'm just not maintaining my speed, and that's what happens. But again, you know, at least the other folks were having some issues too, the majority of the track, or the field anyways. And I was still able to secure third place. And that's how it goes sometimes, man. That's just the way it goes. All right, here we go. This is a fun little race that we had. Cruising in the Vector, totally cambered out on the off-roadies. I mean, unbelievable. But yeah, this is a good, I was very fast with this. I usually race pretty well with the Vector for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm pretty good with it. And I hate the way it looks good parked, but to race or to drive, if you ever see one of these cars that are cambered out like this and they're driving, man, I feel bad for the occupants because they're just bouncing around everywhere. The car is scraping, they're just bouncing up and down. It's kind of funny. But yeah, you can carry a lot of speed around this track. I lose it right here. I mess up pretty bad, and I allow Bubba to catch up to me, and he's right. See, I cut that corner right there. That suspension, I'm so low, it messes me up, and just lost a tremendous amount of speed right there, a lot of time. And Bubba, I can hear the vehicle. He's right behind me. I think he's in the, what is it, a Calico? That's what it looks like. Right there on me. And got to play some defense, though. Got to play a little bit of defense. I know this is going to be a soft or kind of like a mid-right turn, so cut back to the left side, cut back inside. Able to defend, maintain, keep it, and my mistake did not cost me on that. Got the dub. Love it. Good one. All right, next up, the Euros, man. What is this, the X32 or whatever? Yeah, the Euros X32. This is a fun car. I like this car to race with. It's very, it's deceptively quick. Even though it's not terribly quick, it's still deceptively fast. In this track, I started out at the back of the pack and got crashed up and was, you know, all banged up here at the beginning of this track, and was able to kind of fight my way back a little bit, which was nice. Sitting here in fourth place, got Skull King right in front of me. His car, the driver's side door is like flying open on my screen. That's hilarious. Should put some bets in, bet some Thai coins, right, if it was open or closed. Gain a lot of speed right here. I noticed these guys having issues. A lot of people are having issues at little chicane right there. Skull King gets wiped out by Titan. That was rough. This is the very last lap too, and dude, Skull King was livid, very upset. Titan absolutely did not mean to. Was not, you know, did not mean to. Just trying to defend, but in an improper situation. You know, that happens sometimes. You know, you can't really do anything about it. Everyone's trying to race and be competitive, and accidents do happen. But, you know, we're crew. I'll lose it right here. Very aggressive on my defense. I knew that Bubba was right there. I tried to give my spot back to him, but he doesn't accept, and I have to continue on so I don't lose my position. So, there we go. Another one of those races where I'm stuck in dead man's land. You know, not anybody behind me, not anybody in front of me. I just not racing this track well. This car that was, it's a Cinco Emilia, just not very good with this one on this. I like the car, I do, but just not very good on this particular track. I just couldn't get into a rhythm and a flow. And this last lap was just bogus. Yeah, you always want to try and aim for a podium on these, especially when in a playlist situation. You know, you could have 2 or 3 wins, but if all your other races you're finishing like, you know, last, you're not going to win the playlist, the overall. So you have to, you know, understand what you're actually racing for. You know, in this playlist, all these tracks I think are good. They're not, you know, bad. Some I do like better than others, but none of these are terrible tracks. They're fun, they're competitive. It's just the driver, you know, it's skill issues. That's what it is, truly. And this car with some of these turns, I just could not get down. I really couldn't. I just could not maintain speed and could not get a level of consistency that would have helped me get to that podium finish. And again, you know, a lot of good competition. We had plenty of close calls and competitive matches throughout this event. So it was, I mean, it's very refreshing, and it's very empowering to know that you have such good, you know, competition amongst your, you know, quality competition and just fun gamesmanship amongst your crew. That's very important for your crew to be healthy and to have a good, you know, a good time where you're at. So that's important. But getting back to this race, though, as you see, just sliding around everywhere. Can't get into that rhythm, can't get into that flow. Got 7 checkpoints left. Just trying not to lose out too much, trying to maintain just decent laps. And at this point, you know, when you find yourself in the position where you're stuck in no man, you just want to just try and get your best lap in there. Try and race clean. Come around. We had a few guys just they tapped out. This wasn't working out for them. Coming on up, last checkpoint here, last turn, coming through. Still couldn't get that down correctly. And there we go. Not a terrible finish, not ideal for me. Here we come, the last race, man. This is it. Me and Marble were neck and neck. This race would decide it. Whoever finished in front of the other one, between me and him, that would decide the playlist. He's in first right now. I'm in second. And let me just go ahead and spoil it for you. I wasn't going to catch him on this one. He was just locked in on this playlist. Absolutely locked in. And as you see here, you know, the Weaponized Ignis is a great car to race with. It's just, it's got a few flaws. It's very heavy. It wants to slide out sometimes, and it's just a little peculiar. And yeah, tough right there. That's one of those issues where if it's late in the race and you don't really have a chance to finish well, you need to just kind of move out of the way. You know, I lost. I probably wouldn't have caught up to Marble, but I lost some time. You know, still sliding around there. Could have made it more competitive, though. You know what I mean? But that's just how it goes. No big deal. Going around one of the last turns right here. Keeping a lot of speed through here. A lot. This is a fun track. This is a really good track to use with the open wheel races. Very fun.
Good job, Marble.
GG's on Marble. He took this one. He got gold. I got second. It looks like Bubba came in third. And that concludes part 5. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for the Ills or Reels content, the game. Smash smash that like button. Peace out. Yeah.